Hey guys, welcome back to another heavy metal diecast video, and today we've got one here from Aviation 72. It is a 1/72nd scale diecast. Of course, it is a Hawker Seahawk FGA.Mk. Now, the Hawker Seahawk was a British-made jet fighter, built for the Fleet Air Arm, of course, for the Royal Navy, and it did first enter service in 1953. These would also be used by a number of other naval air forces as well, with the last being retired by the Indian Navy in 1983. A total of 542 aircraft were built in all variants, of course, and this particular variant is the FGA-6, which was the final variant, and was also had ground attack capabilities as well, in which just under 90 of these particular variants were made. Now, this aircraft, as you can see, was part of the Royal Navy Historic Flight, which was an organisation that flew donated aircraft that were pretty important to the Royal Navy, and they flew them at shows and events and all that. They were established in 1972, but they did disband in 2019, unfortunately, and its aircraft were transferred to the Civilian Register. And we open it up, and it does have like a little collector cut in there, and it also has details of some of the pilots that were flying for that service. And I reckon overall it does have like clear in the back too, so you can see through the whole box if you want to have a look at it without doing anything. But it's no good in the box, is it? So let's get this Seahawk out of the box and have a real good look at it. So here we have it out of the box. This is the little collector card that you do get with it. So it does have a limited run of 1008. Okay, I don't know the significance of that weird number, but that is an unusual number to have. And we'll get this packet open. So obviously it does come with a little stand, as you can see there. I got this off a seller on eBay. Yeah, that's something unusual. And I got it for $70, and that was with the postage. Well, it actually has a reasonable weight to it. This is quite solid. That's surprising for the size of the aircraft. It's not a bad build. We'll have a little close look at those lines. It's going to be fairly hard to see because it is a dark sort of sea grey, as you can see. But the details don't look too bad for this particular aircraft. It's not too bad. We'll have a little look down in here. And as obviously you can see, it is fixed gear down, and for me that's no issue. But if you like to display yours in flight, that will be an issue because it does not come with that option. I think it's got some great tail details. Look at that. Gee, that Aristol sits way back out there, doesn't it? Turn it around and have a look on this side. But I'm just surprised how heavy this is. So this is really solid, this aircraft. It's got some nice details. It's not too bad. Like for the build quality, it's pretty good. I mean, this subject, I suppose, will not be everyone's aircraft, but for me, I reckon it's a really tidy looking unit for sure. We'll have a look at the detail on the front there. You can see the ace of diamonds there. And the beauty of this particular model is you don't have to do anything. So another rest day for my sausage fingers. We'll turn it over and have a little look underneath. It is a nice bright white underneath there. We'll have a look at some of those details. It is quite a sort of a shiny finish to the paintwork. I reckon it does come up pretty good. It does have some really nice detail. I suppose we'll check to see if the wheels roll. Yes, they do. So, yep. Oh, actually, all three wheels do roll. So, if rolling your aircraft around is your thing, then you will be happy with that. But as I said, these are permanently fixed gear down, so you do not have any option to have it in flight. So that's the only downside, I suppose, with this. But look, if you don't have a Hawker Seahawk and you're after a Hawker Seahawk, I reckon this is a pretty cool one. And there are a number of different versions that Aviation 72 do release. And I still reckon this one is a nice one, and we'll put it down on the deck. And it sits there nicely. Sausage finger test, as you can see, it's not overly massive or anything like that. I'll zoom in a fraction for you. And I reckon, look, overall, I reckon this is not a bad unit for what it is. So I'll take some photos of this Hawker Seahawk and post them up at the conclusion of the video, which is winding up now, of course. And if you did enjoy the video at all, hey, throw us a bit of a like for this, little unusual aircraft. So once again, this is by Aviation 72. It is 1/72nd scale diecast. Of course, it is a Hawker Seahawk FGA.Mk. It is WV908 Ace of Diamonds, and I reckon it is not a bad sort of rendition of the aircraft. And if you can grab one, yeah, grab one if Hawker Seahawks are your thing. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching the video today. I do appreciate your views, of course, and you all have a fantastic rest of the day. Cheers, guys.